In the late 1980s, Def Jam Records was the mecca of hip-hop, home to icons like LL Cool J, Public Enemy, Slick Rick, EPMD. The label was stacked with male titans shaping rap's future. But in 1989, one New Jersey lyricist broke the mold. Nikki D, a woman from Newark who would become the first female rapper signed to Def Jam. She was fierce, lyrical, and ready to shift the paradigm. Her story? Essential, yet too often untold. Born Nichelle Strong, Nikki D came up in Newark, New Jersey, in the late 1980s, when the city was buzzing with raw talent and hip-hop innovation. Influenced by MC Lyte, Run DMC, and Roxanne Shante, Nikki began freestyling and writing rhymes in local cyphers and talent shows. She aligned with New Jersey's tight-knit rap community, frequently performing with and gaining respect from artists like Redman, Lords of the Underground. Queen Latifah, who, though Nikki D operated independently of Latifah's flavor unit, carving her own path. Her style? Hard-hitting, no nonsense, with a message. She was known for hard-hitting freestyle skills, often appearing at local showcases and underground venues, where she battled male MCs and stood her ground. She rapped about life, respect, and womanhood, demanding to be heard and to be taken seriously. In 1989, Nikki D's demo tape made its way to Russell Simmons, co-founder of Def Jam. Nikki D caught the attention of Russell Simmons and Lear Cohen, the architects behind Def Jam's meteoric rise. Her demo was raw and real. Simmons, impressed by her commanding presence and lyrical grit, signed her, making her the first female MC on the label's roster, on a label that had never signed a woman before. She entered a roster filled with male heavyweights, but she didn't flinch. LL Cool J, Public Enemy, Slick Rick, EPMD, Third Bass, Beastie Boys. Nikki D wasn't intimidated. Her entry into this male-heavy roster was historic, but also fraught with pressure. The industry was skeptical about investing in women MCs, and label support was limited. In 1991, Nikki D released her debut album, Daddy's Little Girl, an album that blended feminism, street knowledge, and boom bap, a rare combination at a time when female rappers were boxed into stereotypes. The title track, Daddy's Little Girl, became a top 10 hit on Billboard's rap singles chart and resonated with women who rarely saw themselves reflected in hip-hop without being objectified. Daddy's Little Girl got airplay on MTV, a major feat for a solo female MC. Her lyrics called out misogyny and double standards, making her one of the first Def Jam artists to rap from a feminist perspective. Her message was empowerment, her style was unapologetic, but despite the buzz, Def Jam did not fully back her with the same resources or promotional push as her male counterparts. Her album was critically respected, but undermarketed, and no follow-up album was ever released, despite her lyrical prowess. At Def Jam, Nikki D held her own among rap titans like LL Cool J, Slick Rick, and EPMD. She toured, battled, and never let gender define her skill set. While some male MCs were skeptical of her presence, many respected her pen and presence. She set a precedent, proving that women belonged at the table, not just as singers or features, but as lyricists with power. Years later, controversy emerged, as Foxy Brown, signed to Def Jam in 1996, began using the title First Lady of Def Jam.
You decided to go with Def Jam. What primarily made that decision happen for you?
Being on the I Shot Ya track, and the L even put me on, getting me recognized, I thought that I owed something to him. And, I just wanted to be where he was.
Nikki D publicly clarified that she was the first woman signed, by years. In interviews, Nikki D stood firm, stating,
I have this song called Strictly for the Critics. It's for the critics who don't know a thing about rap, can't even listen to a good beat, you know what I mean, and get into it. They're always talking about, it's a bunch of blah, 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 blah.
Her assertion was met with resistance by some younger fans unfamiliar with her catalog. and the industry's tendency to overlook early women pioneers helped erase her from Def Jam's official narrative. She has since been vocal about hip-hop's selective memory, advocating for proper recognition and credit for women who built the foundation. While Nikki D's time in the spotlight was short-lived, her impact was long-lasting. She opened the door for future Def Jam women, including Foxy Brown, Ms. Jade, Teyana Taylor, Rhapsody. Nikki D's impact was quiet but powerful. Even after her recording career slowed, Nikki remained active behind the scenes, working in music management and mentorship, and contributing to the growth of women in hip-hop. Nikki D is also a respected voice in hip-hop history conversations. Her legacy is undeniable.